What if Epstein's circle wasn't just dabbling in finance and politics, but also tracking the rise of surveillance infrastructure across an entire continent? That's exactly what a 2015 report in their inboxes reveals: the China-Africa ICT Partnership. The report, titled China-Africa ICT Partnership, AISH, was no ordinary trade analysis. It described in detail how Chinese state-aligned telecom giants were building out the digital backbone of Africa. 47 countries were named. Fiber optic cables, satellite relays, and new mobile networks were on the agenda. But this wasn't just about faster phone calls. The report explained how these firms were presenting themselves as partners in national security, meaning the networks they built could be directly linked into government systems. The documents outline ambitious projects: continent-spanning fiber backbones, satellite constellations to bridge rural regions, and mobile infrastructure designed to leapfrog outdated systems. Beyond the technology, the language is revealing. China Communications Services and other firms promised integration with law enforcement and emergency response platforms, effectively embedding surveillance hooks into the very core of the new infrastructure. For anyone watching, whether states, corporations, or Epstein's circle, this was a roadmap for mass monitoring at continental scale, and the timing is notable. At the same moment, Epstein and Barak were championing Carbine, an Israeli startup promising live video, geolocation, and citizen data streaming into command centers. The parallels are uncanny. One project local, the other continental, but both rooted in the same idea: data is power. For African governments, the pitch was security and development. For Chinese firms, it was market dominance. But for Epstein's orbit, holding these documents suggests something deeper: an awareness of, and perhaps an interest in, how surveillance economies were expanding worldwide. It shows that Epstein wasn't simply looking at finance and politics in isolation. He was mapping the global circuitry of control. From Israeli startups to Chinese expansion in Africa, the story is consistent. Surveillance sold as safety but used as leverage, and Epstein's circle had front row seats. In Part 6, we'll close this series with perhaps the most revealing find of all: Epstein and Barak's use of paid intelligence feeds to track the world's most powerful leaders. This is Sheppard Lens Media. Independent, unfiltered, human.